Hello everybody, my name is Jonathan and welcome to Bearly Unboxed. Today we have Monster High, and I haven't had any Monster High in a while, and I've had both of these dolls and I wanted to do them together because they are brother and sister. I thought that would be kind of cool. This is Claude Wolf, and his pet is Roxina, a little gargoyle like dog. And here is his artwork, and he has a basketball jersey and some other really cool accessories. Here is the back of the packaging. That artwork is pretty cool. And then if you want to read that, you can pause that and read it. And just like his sister, Clawdeen, he is also a werewolf human. So that's kind of cool. And it says his monster must-haves are his eye coffin and granola bar. And his pet's Roxina, which we already know because we looked at that on the front. Now, the packaging on these is really cool because the side always has like icons that represent either items that he gets or just like there's a basketball, but he doesn't come with a basketball. So if you do want a basketball, there's one that comes with this big multi-pack set that I actually got on clearance at Walmart a while back. And so I can grab that when I put him in this outfit, and we can look at that to see how it looks with him. Now, and then here we have one of the Skulltimate Secrets Fearidescent line. I think this is the second series of the Skulltimate Secrets. And I did get this on clearance, but I want you to look at this price because it's ridiculous. Was $49.99 and now it is 60% off. This is Fred Meyer. I've mentioned them many times how their pricing makes absolutely no sense. Everything is really marked up high, so that when they mark it down, you're basically getting it for retail. But these are kind of hard to find, and I did find her, and I wanted to get her because she has so many purple accessories. Now, here are the other ones, and I have unboxed this one in a previous video, and if I'll put a link to it. But if you remember, the keys from that didn't match up correctly, and we ended up really confused because you're supposed to find a key inside these, and then you need water, which I do have, to reveal the color of the key, and then you match the color of the door, and it just did not work the way it was intended. So I'm going to do it again, and hopefully it works this time. So we're going to start with her because she does take a little bit of effort with the water aspect. Now, before I open that, here is the barcode. If you want to look for that. These are still available, I think, on Amazon, possibly Target website. I will check and I'll put links if I can find them. I really like sharing those links for you all in case you want to find these toys as well. And the packaging on these is pretty easy. You just cut some tape and it should slide right out of here. Just like that. And then you have the whole locker, which I really like this one because it is purple. And if you look on the back, it does have these two holes that you can use to hang it on the wall. So I'm actually thinking of doing that, rearranging some things and actually hanging them up here, which will be hard to see in videos, but I'll be able to see it. So I will take pictures of that if I ever do it, obviously. So I already revealed her to myself, but let's reveal her to you all. And there she is. She is really cute. I love these shorts. Look at how holographic those are. And I love that the inside of the door is different for every character, because it's like it's their locker at school. And it says, stay positive. And it has a bunch of stuff in here. Lots of crescent moons, because that's her whole theme. So basically, she comes with one key right here that you'll need to put in the water. So let's get her out. Now, getting the doll out of here, she is attached to this cardboard. So if you pull the cardboard up, which I'm going to have to lay it down to do it because it's a little difficult. Here's the instructions. But if you can pry the cardboard out, I just ripped the cardboard with my finger. That's lovely. I like to keep the insert inside if I ever want to display it. This is really difficult to get out. That was an absolute struggle. I've never struggled that much with the previous two that I've had, but I got her out. I ended up cutting all the attachments around her and then just pulling her head out because her head was attached to the back here. And luckily it doesn't look like it did much to her hair. So luckily that worked really well. So here's what she looks like straight out of the packaging. And like all Monster High dolls, she has the knee articulation, and the knees do turn on these. And she has the thigh articulation, or I should say just the normal like leg articulation, so she can sit a lot better than a lot of Barbies can, to be honest. So that's great. And then she does have the ball jointed shoulder, and she does have elbow articulation and wrist articulation. It can turn and go up and down. And the hands on these can be pulled off if you're very gentle. And then she does have the head tilt. Yeah. So, I mean, she also has the chest articulation, which is really cool. So these are basically the full-blown Monster High dolls, whereas some of them don't have that chest articulation because they're budget. I'm trying to figure out. There we go. The joints are a little stiff on her, I will say. But check out her beautiful face. She has some glitter eyeshadow and some glitter on her lips, which in person, the glitter is like kind of iridescent. I think you can kind of see that in the video. I will say it looks better in person, and I bet I can get a better photo of it than I can a video, but hopefully that comes across that way. Now she has these really cool boots that are supposed to look like they're furry, and they have a gradient from like lilac down to purple, which I really like. And her shorts in person are a little more purple than they are in the video. In the video, they look very green. And I think it's just the lighting, definitely. And then she also has this top, and everything is Velcro in the back. And she even does have her ears pierced. So I'm thinking there might be earrings in this. I can't remember if it really shows that. It looks like she might have earrings. I'm not sure. And these dolls do not come with a stand, but these shoes can allow them to stand on their own. if you pose her just so. Which she's not really cooperating. So there we go. So she can stand on her. And then this key was also attached to this, so I got that. So here's the key. And I got some new scissors today, which are little tiny kid scissors. I needed some to put in my car, just in case I ever need scissors in my car, which I have on a couple occasions. So let me open the instructions, and it does show you here how you can mount it on the wall. And then here it basically shows you everything that comes inside the packages. So we won't look at that too much because I want it to be more of a surprise. And then here's the full instructions, which it tells you to put the key in the water. So let's go ahead and do that. Here is the key. It's covered in like a shiny metallic water soluble paint. So we just drop it in here and we'll let that do its thing. And I did grab paper towels this time. Can you believe it? All right, we'll prop her up over here for the time being. Actually, we can put her in her locker. I think that's kind of cool. There we go. And then this key, you can see it's the paint is coming off of that. It's exactly the same technology that the Barbie color reveal items use. And there you have it. There is a lilac colored key. So we'll try that off. And then you match it to the lilac colored door, which I believe is this bigger one right here. Now I will tell you all the keys are the same key. It's not like each key is different. And I could open all the doors right now if I wanted to, but I like to actually do it how they want me to. I'm patient and I like to follow the rules for the most part. So here's the thing inside, and it is a paper bag. And it does have a notch teared open. And we got another key. And we got earrings. And there's these two identical earrings. They kind of look like fur, kind of like cattails, actually. And then we got a choker that says "How" in metallic gold. And then we also got a headband with some gold moons on it. So we can go ahead and we can put those on her. So we'll dress her as we get the items. And then you can just shut that door and put the key to the side. And these are paper, so you can recycle that. I really like that. I mean, we're already getting this locker, which is plastic. And I like that they give you a way to hang it so that you're not just throwing it out. It can become part of your display, which I would really like to do that. This is my third locker. I have a couple behind me, and they're both Laguna. I mainly collect all the Lagunas, but I really wanted to get this Clawdeen. I might end up with the whole Fearidescent series because I really like them. All right, so here's our other key. And you can see that is very metallic. And my water is lukewarm right now, so it helps get that paint off a lot better. So this one's more of a dark purple. Okay. So that's the top door. Oh, you know what? We were going to dress her, and I totally forgot. All right, let's give her... I will tell you her hair, it's not saran, and it's not nylon. It's polypropylene, I'm pretty sure. It feels... It's sort of soft, but not terribly, and the ends are just feel terrible. You can wash this and condition it, and it can be a little better, but it's really hard to keep polypropylene hair in a well-managed state. It's just because what it is. You might notice my voice is a little gravelly. I was sick over the weekend, and I'm still getting over it. And it wasn't too bad. It was just a cold. So, alright. So here's her with her earrings in. And her choker. Come on. There's her choker. And then let's get this headband on. It's actually a very hard plastic. It doesn't have much give to it, so I think you just have to push it down. Oh, that looks awesome. I really, really like this headband. It's like a perfect placement for it. All right, you go back in your locker, and we will open the next door. So we got another bag. This one's really packed tight in there. Alright, I feel another key. So far so good with the doors being correct. Oh, so this is a bunch of clothing. So here's the key. I'm going to start the key now and let that do its thing. And then we'll put the clothes on it. We'll take a look at them first. All right. So we have this kind of like shawl, double-sided. It's like a zebra print. And I think every doll in this line comes with that. Oh, and then we got another shirt. It has a wolf on it. This is amazing. Look at that. That is really cool. And that just Velcros in the back. And then we got a skirt that kind of has like a denim-y look to it, which also Velcros. And it has like a leopard print, and it's kind of fringed on the bottom. Not sure if I like the skirt that much. It's more purple in person than it is in the video. In the video, it looks more denim blue, which is kind of interesting. Alright, so go ahead and lock this up. And the cool thing about the locker is you can store all the accessories in it that you're not using on the doll, which I really like. And you can store even more accessories in there from other dolls, and it's a really neat way to kind of keep your collection organized. All right, so we got another key, and this one is a very pale lavender. So there's that one. So it's going to open this lavender door. So I think just from the first three keys matching correctly, I think this one was put together correctly. So we'll wait and open that once let's try on the shawl, which you can just wrap around their shoulders. I like doing that. So there's that. It's kind of cool. It makes it almost look like a jacket. Alright, and then we have to change her outfit. I think she comes with a second pair of shoes though, so let's wait till we have to take the shoes off. Actually, no. I'm gonna take them off now, and we'll change her outfit. Because I wanna put this together as it all comes out. So there's that. Those just slip right off. The purple paint on this is very shiny compared to this because this is the actual plastic and then this is the paint on it. So that's kind of interesting. And I'll show you her ankles have fur molded into them, which is really cute. Her wrists also have that. So there are her ankles. It's very cute. And then her wrists also have that. Okay. So I'm going to take this off. Now these do have molded on underwear, but it's kind of hard to see that, so I won't show her too much on camera. Oh, these hands. Okay, so the hands just pop right out, which we did learn from my previous video where I thought they did, and then I couldn't get it, and then I finally got it to pop out. You kind of have to... Whoa, that one kind of stretched a little bit. You got to be very careful. You have to pull it from the peg and not the rubber part of the hand because it can break it. And then that allows you to get the clothing off of them much easier because you would never be able to slip that over their hands are too big. So it's very similar to Rainbow High, which I do appreciate. Well, older Rainbow High, not the newer ones. They don't have the removable hands anymore. All right, so we got that top on. Now let's get her skirt on. I think this is going to be sort of a longer video since we still have to open Claude. I will cut away and I'll edit that part out of unboxing him because it takes a while. All right, now let's get her hands back on. I don't want to pull the hands off too much, so hopefully we don't have to take them back off for a jacket or something. All right, so there she is with the skirt and the new top with the necklace. I don't think those go together very well. So, you can go back in your locker. All right, and we have this door to open. All right. All these bags look exactly the same, so I'm not going to show them all off. All right, so this has her other pair of shoes, which are a translucent, glittery, rubbery plastic, and it has the moon phases on it. That is really cool. And we got the last key. You don't have to use the water for that, so we can get rid of the water. Because there's no reason to, because you know that there's only one door left. So, and we got the key ring to put all the keys on, which I do kind of like that. And then you can just put all the keys on here, and it's shaped like a skullette. These keys are hard to hold on to. All right, and then the glitter one, and then it just closes in the back, and you have a key ring. All right, so before we open that last door, let's put her new shoes on. And these do have a right and a left, and it's pretty easy to tell just by looking at the bottom. It might say, maybe not. The soles on these, I'm going to try to show you, are really cool. They have like a leopard print to them. Alright, so there she is with her new shoes on. Okay. I think I like the original outfit better. That happens a lot with these, but you can mix and match too. So let's open this last door and see what we got. Okay. So this is some accessories for her. Wow, and that one is super tiny, which be careful with that. So she has this bag with a wolf on it, and it looks like a claw. And this actually does open, and it has like a howling wolf constellation with a Big Dipper. And then she has a, oh my god, this is the cutest thing I've ever seen. Oh, it's like a little wolf ice cream, and she can hold it, and I think this comes off. Oh, maybe not. It's giving me resistance, so I'm not going to pull. And then she has this little moon cake. I think it's a moon cake. I'm not sure. Not sure exactly what that is. It might be makeup or something. And then she does come with a very tiny, tiny little brush that she can also hold. So that's kind of cool. I like this bag. You can put the brush in the bag, and then you can even see it inside there. And you can probably even put this compact thing. Yep, so that all fits. That's really nice. I love it when things fit inside the bag. Alright. Let's see if this looks better putting the shawl on. Okay, that looks a little better with the shawl. And then she can carry her bag. Maybe. There we go. So she's got her bag. And then she's gonna have some ice cream. And you can just put their thumb through this. Their hands are very rubbery, which kind of worries me how they'll react over time, because rubber tends to break down. But for now, it's great. She can hold that ice cream, but not her bag at the same time, apparently. All right, there we go. So there you have it. There's her second look. And then you can mix and match. And I think I do like the original boots better. They even have crescent moons on the bottom, which is really cool. So, and I really like these too. And I really like the top. So I'm probably going to put her back in her original outfit when I display her. I do like the headband. The earrings are kind of weird. Like, they kind of just stick up. But maybe they look better like that. I don't know. So we're dropping everything. So let's put her back in her locker while we get Claude unboxed. And I, for some reason, love keeping these, and I'll just like put it inside one of the doors. So let's go ahead and do that. Good catch. And you don't even need the keys to open these. You can actually just spin them with your fingers. Alright, let's try this other hand with her bag. She does not want to hold on to that. Okay, so there we go. now it's time for Claude. So let's move all her stuff over here. And I will show you his barcode before I cut away. I don't think I showed it earlier when I was showing off the package. There's his barcode. And these went on clearance at Target. And I had already bought mine from Amazon, so I'll put a link to Amazon. I'll put a link to Target if they still have a link for it. But with it being clearanced, it might be harder to find him at Target. So, we'll see. Now I'm going to go ahead and get him out of the box. So, that will take a few minutes, and we'll see you then. And he's out of the packaging. And I really like the way they did his clothes. The sleeves on these are sort of like pleathery, almost like it's a leather jacket, like a Letterman's jacket. It has this really cool moon and a slash mark. Nothing on the back. Now, his pants are just cut. They're not like hemmed or anything, but they look sort of ragged. And he has really cool shoes. I like these shoes. They're very simple shoes compared to a lot of other ones. But they do have like the sole design where it looks like scratches, which is kind of cool. And he also has the fur on his ankles too. So that's pretty cool. And the shoes just pop right off. And these obviously will only fit the boy dolls. I'm kind of curious if they would fit multiple different dolls. And then his shirt is like a scratching claw over a moon. And it's just Velcro in the back. And so are the pants. And then he has the full tilt on his head. Now he does not have a chest joint like the girl dolls have, but he does have the same articulation other than that. So he even has ankle articulation, which the girls do not have. So that's one thing they have that the girls don't, and the girls have the chest articulation. And then here is his really cute face. And he has a couple earrings in his ear, but only the one ear. And he has just painted on hair in the back. It would have been nice if that was like flocked, but they don't seem to do that with the Monster High dolls much. And his hair is a very curly texture. I'm kind of curious what this would do if you washed it. It is really kind of disheveled looking just from being in the box. But I like that he has hair. He's one of the few boy dolls in this line that has actual hair. And I think that makes sense considering he is a werewolf. So. And because he has very big, flat shoes and feet, he can stand on his own. And then here is his adorable little gargoyle dog. The eyes are kind of bizarre looking though. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with those. And it has little wings and a little devil tail. And the plastic on this, it has a slight, subtle speckle to it. It's kind of hard to see on camera, but you can see some of the wings. So it looks like it's made out of stone. And then he came with this duffel bag that actually does have a charm attached to it. It's a little paw. There you go. And that can be removed. And then it does open so you can actually put stuff inside. It might be hard to get things out of there though. And then he comes with a wolf eye coffin is what these are called. He keeps trying to focus on the dolls. So there's his eye coffin. And it looks like a wolf. And he can hold that because it has the little notch, which is really nice. I like that about Monster High dolls, is almost every accessory, I shouldn't say every accessory, but almost every accessory has little notches. And now I haven't taken any of these out yet, so let's take a look at these. Now, speaking of not having notches, these snacks that he came with do not have a notch. And that says Scariaki beef, is it wolf jerky, I think? So this is beef jerky, basically. It's only printed on the one side. And then he came with a sports water bottle that just has like the Monster High logo on it. And the lids on these come off, which is really cool. So that is nice, and he can actually hold that too. So that's the best part about Monster High, at least in my opinion, is that they can hold so many of their accessories. I love that. And of course he can hold the bag on his arm. It's a little heavy, I will say. It's made out of rubber. Here's his granola bar, which I think I have upside down. It's really hard to read that. This is granola. Yeah, these are like digitally printed on, and I think it just doesn't really translate very well sometimes in the tiny form. Now the hole on the granola bar is really small. Like, I don't even think I can get his finger through that, so that's a little disappointing. He does come with some glasses. Most of the characters in the main series line come with their own glasses. So those are that. Let's see what he looks like in them. And it's funny because, you know, they have a spot for ears, but they have the ear, but their ears are on top of their head. So there he is with the glasses on. And those are slightly translucent, but that's kind of hard to see through them. And then last but not least, he does come with a jersey. And we will put him in that. I kind of want to see what he looks like in this. And without a shirt on, I wonder if he has any fur molded on his chest or anything like that. So let's take all that off. Now the hands on these will also pop out. I think. I had the same problem with Heath Burns. His hands just, they were really, really hard to get out. But you definitely want to pull from the joint. And I have yet to break one, and I hope we don't. Oh my god, this one is being a little, you can hear it, it's really tight in there. So that one I'm having a hard time getting off, and I'm afraid I'm going to break it. So let's hold that thought. So he does have muscular arms, which is really cool. So some definition, and he does have the fur on his wrists. All right, let's try this again. Let me actually How warm is my water? My water isn't warm anymore. I was gonna say I could warm it up that way. You can use a hair dryer. I think I'm gonna actually have to do that. So I will do that and try to get this turned off. Hair dryer definitely worked. I was able to warm it up enough to pull it off. It has a little bit of the plastic is turning white. See that? From trying to pull it off. So I would probably recommend always using a hair dryer every time you want to remove that hand. All right, so the shirt he has underneath is sleeveless, which is really cool. And that has Velcro. So he does not have any like molded fur on his chest. It's just a bare chest. Now let's get him in this. And he didn't come with any shorts. So, which is normally what you play basketball in. So, there's that. And it has like a printed on spider web. And it has his name and his number. He's number 1. Now I'm thinking I might leave him in the jersey for now. But I will get some pictures of him for the end of the video like I always do, so that you can see him in his original outfit up close. Maybe, I don't know, these hands, jeez. These hands are problematic. I don't like how hard it is to get them in and out. So, there he is. Back with the jacket on. And his jersey. So that's pretty cool. I like that. And then he has his water bottle after he works out or plays some basketball. Very cool. And then if you're or not crafty, but if you're careful about it, you can get him to hold his pet, which is pretty cool. So let's compare these two side by side. He's definitely a lot taller than his sister. So there she is next to him. So she's a little short. She does have high heels on and he doesn't. Obviously, he's wearing tennis shoes. And he's also a little bit hunched over the way he's standing. But there you go. He's definitely taller than her. And I love that she can still stand even in this second pair of shoes. That is amazing. Oh, and you know what? He does need his gym bag. He just threw his pet on the ground. That's lovely. All right. There we go. He's ready to go play basketball. All right, so I think these dolls are really cute. Some of the quality, I will say, on Monster High is a little disappointing sometimes. Like his pants, they're just printed. It's nothing fancy. I do appreciate that they paint the shoes. Like pretty much all the shoes that they came with, yeah, even these boots have some paint detail to them. I mean, you could go in and paint this even more, like with the buckles on it. That would look really cool, painting those rivets and stuff. Yeah. So if you've done that on any of yours, I'd love to hear about it. And maybe see pictures if you can post them in the community page. I definitely would love to see everyone's collections out there. So show me your collections in the community page. I'll even put a post in there that you can see some of mine, because I need to take some pictures. I think that would be fun to just share everyone's collection with each other. But let me know what you think of these. I am going to save his artwork, which I like to save these little cards. They're kind of cute. It's like a collectible card kind of a thing. And there's a locker like they're at school. Although this is a very big locker. I don't think anyone ever really has a locker that big at school. So let me know what you think of these, and if you have them, if you were happy with them. I definitely like both of them quite a bit. The purples are awesome, and even he has a lot of like purple and pinks on him, which is really cool. I like that. I love when boy dolls use colors that, like pink. It's, definitely happens a lot with Barbie, but love these dolls. This is a great series, and please do leave a comment. Let me know what you think. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. And there is a link down in the description for my memberships if you're interested in learning more about that. And that gives you early access to all my videos. And also, I want to thank my 3 members that I have right now. Thank you so much. All the money from the memberships and anything from Super Thanks, I'm going to put right back into the channel. I'll get some toys that we can look at. I still have a lot of toys just backlogged from collecting, so we'll look at those too. And I have some more Rainbow High videos coming up soon. I decided I'm going to do a whole series. I started with pink, the evolution of Rainbow High, and I'm going to go to red, orange, yellow, and etc. So we'll do the whole rainbow, and that'll be a lot of fun. Also, I'm going to be dyeing some Rainbow High and Shadow High dolls to see how that works. Like the actual doll, I bought some dye that can dye plastic, so I'm very excited to try that out. I've seen some really great results on Reddit. So thank you guys for watching, and again, I appreciate all your support and your comments and your likes, and we'll see you next time. Love you guys. Bye.